The YAYA Story. The YAYA Company was founded in 1990 by Joe Mubare. YAYA was closed in 1999, but the spirit of YAYA still lives on. It all began in Joe's shop. He was looking for musicians. He played me a song, and I knew immediately. There was a connection. The song was strong, unique, uncompromising. It convinced me from the very first moment.
Now I know why I want you to stay.
What followed were intense, almost magical times in Augsburg. We recorded music, philosophized for hours about the world, about God, about everything. The music we created back then tells, at its core, the story of 5 friends. Joe was the oldest among us. He had already recorded an LP.
Would you like to know my name? One thing I know now. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
At some point, we decided to create something of our own, something truly original. Together with Harald, I helped develop a style that would define us. We invested our first earnings consistently in a 16-track tape machine. We were about 30 years old, a decisive step. During the recordings for 1945, we insisted that Joe sing a track. He wrote the lyrics spontaneously and recorded it immediately, raw, direct, honest. We listened and knew this fits. It became a great song. The other tracks on the One Tongue album were also independent and ahead of their time. Back then, we received little recognition. Today, more than 25 years later, the album still sounds surprisingly fresh. In 2022, Swiss director Kim Allemand contacted us and told us how deeply this LP had influenced him. He had heard it in clubs and at parties in Switzerland, probably as a result of our 2019 efforts to send the LP to Paris, Vienna, Berlin, Hamburg, Brussels, where many small record shops wanted it. That's likely how it reached a DJ Kim knew, which ultimately led him to track us down. Not an easy thing to do with an LP from 1992. But he found us, we connected, and everything was clarified. Kim Allemand used our CD as the basic music track for his short film, Heart Fruit, a graduation project at the Zurich Film School, and even shot scenes inspired by it. That was really something special. For the first time ever, we made a music video retroactively, because back in 1991, music videos were not that common for us. The result was a very successful video for 1945. We digitally reissued the LP trilogy Private Scream, No Doubts and Learning to Be, in 2019 at T-Bone Records.
Record sales also picked up again starting in 2019. Vincent Prévat, a vinyl shop owner from Paris in France, discovered the LP and ordered many copies.
This pattern shuffling, live-sampled, AI-assisted variation generation is complete nonsense. Why don't people believe in a single original idea anymore? This already concerned us deeply back in 1992. To breathe life into a track, we didn't loop. We played the instrument through, capturing the moment. Of course, you shouldn't overdo it, but I truly believe that when you're inspired, the first, second, or third take is usually the most original. Music is a moment, and sometimes a single second of inspiration is all it takes to start something extraordinary. That's still what we believe in today. For the new compilation and for new music, as a small counter-movement to the cut-and-paste politics of the music industry. Above all, we see this as a stance against AI-driven music production. Unfortunately, this is no longer so clear today, especially for younger people, that collaboration is necessary to create new or relevant music. The band Joe Mubare and One Tongue consists of Joe Mubare, vocals, keyboards, guitar, and composition. Andi Sommer, guitar, vocals, and composition. Mark Polscher, saxophone, flutes, wind instruments, vocals, and composition. Harald Kümpfel, drums, percussion, guitar, vocals, and composition. Uli Kümpfel, bass guitar, keyboards, guitar, vocals, and composition. The recordings of the LP trilogy took place in Munich at Primitive Studio of Uli and Harald Kümpfel, and in Augsburg at Joe Studio One. Martina Curl was the head of the cover design team, and together with Ilse Kümpfel-Schlickmann, well known as Ponky, a German journalist, they were further shareholders of the YAYA family. Harald played a very idiosyncratic drum set, very unique. He elevated the record to a new level. Harald and I basically always produced everything together. We always shared the same thoughts about what to leave out or what to add and why. Especially Andi Sommer and Mark Polscher developed a very unmistakable style. That was incredible. A real revelation. Andi's vocals are also very original and lifted the One Tongue record to another level. I would say that in Germany, something like this hardly existed. But even today, listening to it again 20 or 25 years later, it still feels completely up to date. We are proud of this work, even if it never became mainstream. As a producer duo, Harald and Uli continue to develop new One Tongue ideas. while reinterpreting classic songs like Viva Las Vegas.
Bright light city gonna set my soul on fire. Got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn. So get those stakes up higher. There's a powerful pretty woman waiting up there. They all living, the devil may care. And I'm just the devil with love to spare. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
And the unforgettable Harry Lime theme from The Third Man. To this day, 40 years later, it is still very inspiring with constant exchange. We made a lot of music together, everything developed collectively, but always with the background idea that it had to be original, authentic, and of course, AI-free. That is something that matters even more today. It was always a very inspired environment. Music is a moment, and sometimes a single inspired second is enough to start something great. That is what we believe, and that is what we continue to work for. YAYA was never just a band or a label. It was an attitude, a philosophy. YAYA Records officially existed until 1999. Today it lives on through re-releases, videos, and renewed interest. Even today, over 40 years later, we remain connected, exchanging, inspiring each other. We have created a lot of music together, always aiming to be original and unmistakable. The YAYA Story.
I'm coming along now. I'm ready to go. A couple of things that I want to know. Hey, who is that driver? And where do we go? 'Cause I can see that the train don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. We dance. Hey, yeah.